Hey, what's up, everybody? Before we kick off the show today with Rockefellers Radio, I want to bring your attention to something very, very, very important. And you already know what it is. Rocksboys.com. Now, you know there's a special that's been going on, right? $14.97. I don't know how long this special is going to last, but this is the perfect time to take advantage of it. Started off at early this year, all right, to kick off the new year. $14.97. Know you guys would appreciate it, right? All the sexy hot boys, all the hot new content coming your way. Be sure to check it out, rocksboys.com. Click the join button, right? Put in your credit card information, totally safe. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. $14.97 to get you locked in permanently. But you got to remember, don't let your membership expire, because if you do and the price changes, well, at that point, you're just shit out of luck. Join rocksboys.com today, $14.97. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Rockefellers Radio. We're kicking it off with season 4, episode number 13. Thank you for all those that are being able to join in on the Instagram Live. Those of you that are not tuned in on Instagram Live will be able to check out this episode, which will be about our open mic number 5. So y'all know that when we do the topics, we have, different things we like to discuss, but an open mic is exactly what it says, open mic. So we sit up and talk about and discuss anything y'all want to talk about, things that we may just sit up here and discuss randomly. That's what open mic is all about, and this is our 5th open mic session. All right. So without further ado, we move right along. Episode 13. I'm here with my co-hosts, the wonderful, beautiful Miss Naya Monet.
Greetings and salutations.
And the sadistic, colorful, gay, homophobic Dante.
Damn. I just get sadistic and homophobic. For the record, I'm none of those things.
I gotta change it up each time for you, because it's just like, Dante comes with his little intro, but then he gets out of, for some reason, he always finds a way to get out of getting dragged on.
I mean, I don't
see, like he's doing now.
I don't really do too much to be dragged. I'm just saying.
I mean, I've had my share been dragged. Naya's definitely been dragged, drugged, thrown in front of the bus and the train, and put on a plane, pushed out the window without a parachute, and nobody to catch her. So
I'm glad you're admitting to your crimes. So.
I didn't say that I did all that. I didn't. You listen to me.
That was nice. Thank
you. I didn't do all those things, because clearly
you must play Batman.
There's other episodes that I can point out, maybe not here on Instagram, but I listened to the episodes. Now you've already stated, for the record, y'all, that when he edits it, because he's here, he don't listen to the episodes. He pieces things together because he has to put the commercials in or whatever, and then he posts it. Hey, Rock, it's ready to be uploaded. Oh, okay. Did you listen to it? No, I didn't need to listen to it. I just put the commercials in there.
Well, it's because I can see, because I know the programming, how the audio works, and now unless there's specific things that happens during the episode that needs to be cut out, I won't fully listen to it. But if there's nothing, if we had a flawless episode, we don't need no editing, too much cutting and chopping and all that, then yeah, I'm just gonna piece it together.
Yeah, but you didn't. The part where you dragged her under the bus. Which, we'll be talking about something, and then you be like, "Well, Naya said you should get on that about her," and I'd be like, "Whoa."
Do you recall this, man? Because I
have done it several times. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I am being attacked here. Guilty. I don't even recall.
Do you need a lawyer?
I do, because John.
Well, I can't do it because I'm prosecuting your ass at this point.
Listen, that was John. It was not me.
But there were times when John wasn't around and you did it.
And Nene, sometimes Nene gets in the picture.
Who was Nene?
Chardonnay.
Oh God, that bitch ain't got into the picture till the other day. Because normally we do Pinoy.
Not Pinoy.
Pinoy Graccio.
That was that nigga's fault too.
Pinoy.
and then we had Mosquito.
What about Barbara?
Barbara too. Yeah.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bacardi B.
Bacardi B. Cardi B be in the picture. She be in the picture.
I'm just saying, we gotta. I'm saying that I am not the only one because you trigger me. You trigger me.
So now,
What? Let me explain. when he's around, I be trying to leave you alone. But like, she didn't have a long ass day. We're not gonna do this. And then here comes Dante. Trip trap. Hey, Rock. Did you remember this? She said such and such. You should get on her. I'm like, what? Okay, I'll do it, but why?
wow.
So this is the puppet
It's
master.
the puppet. She's dangling. He's got.
Fake news.
Why?
CNN.
Okay, Trump.
You believe black people are thugs?
No, I'm making gym shoes for them now.
Oh, that's trying to trying to get the vote, huh?
Uh-huh.
What's your before we got me into this open mic? So before we get started, what do you think of that? I mean, to me, that's just like a blatant bribe.
I'm not a big sneaker person, so
I'm not a big Trump person. I'll start there.
well, that too. I thought you was asking about the sneakers.
Now.
That's about no fucking sneakers.
You know what? Initially, before he became president, I was thinking like, maybe we need to shake shit up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
No. But I mean, just the thought of doing something like that, because I mean, none of us are racist, but at the same time, majority of white people ain't gonna jump at the sound of a fucking sneaker. But you know, stereotypically,
He
We
did
will.
that shit. He made them ugly ass shoes. He made them ugly ass shoes.
I haven't even seen them. You
People,
You have it.
You gonna pull it up?
I'm pulling up the shoes for Rock
Okay.
so he can see.
I want to see these shoes.
the
You got the screenshots? The receipt?
I want to see these fucking shoes.
I am pulling up the Trump. What's the word when it's called when you do shit against your country? I can't think of the word right now.
Treason?
Treason. There you go. They got a T on it. It's
Are you
Trump,
serious?
Trump treason 15.
That's what he call them?
Nah, that's what I'm calling
Because that motherfucker definitely committed treason.
the treasons.
Now you know he's been racist with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me
And then some ugly ass shoes.
That's what everybody's saying. Fuck gold, white, and blue, red, white, and
It's red bottom.
Are they red?
The bottom.
Are they? Let me see. Oh, he is definitely trying it.
that big ugly ass T on the side. The T is for treason.
A trifling.
They're gonna like
There you go.
them. They're really nice shoes. They're big, bigly shoes.
If anyone tells you that these shoes are not great, it's fake news. And that T stands for tangerine.
Not the color of his tan.
Oh, fuck that. That's his fucking
He
real skin
walked
color.
into the
Trifling, treason, tangerine.
Trump.
not the T3, this the
Trifling,
T4.
treasonous, tangerine, Trump.
I need the color tangerine.
I needed orange and gold. Black people like gold and pick it red on the bottom. Bigly.
I'm doing it big this go round. I was the best president in all of America. Statistics say so.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
No one likes a sleepy president. I was woke the entire time.
Yeah.
Check my records. I didn't sleep not one bit.
And the only time that I sleep is when I'm with Putin. We hug each other. We love each other. Except when it comes to matching the orange. He's not orange enough. Bigly. Fucking mess.
I lost the comments, but you had to read some of the comments.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm definitely not a Trump supporter at all. Never have, never will be. You know, back when he actually won, I thought that shit was a nightmare. I went to sleep the night of the election when him and Hillary, and I woke up. I had a dream, at least I thought it was a dream, that he won. I'm like, okay, that's not really true. I'm dreaming. But I had the TV on, so I guess I heard it while I was sleeping. And I woke up, I was just like so fucking disappointed. I was just like, this country is fucking horrible. I mean, it was already had problems, but motherfuckers
Yeah.
made it worse.
I was definitely really ready for Hillary. You know what's crazy is because like I said, I'm like we needed a shakeup, and so
that was a shakeup.
Politically, but I was hoping for Hillary to get in office. I really was. I mean, I welcome change. I just didn't expect for, you know, I put myself in the mindset. I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Like, how much bad can this tangerine really do?
I thought the same thing.
And then he said, I'll show you, motherfuckers. We're gonna shake up everything. Everything's gonna be brand new.
Cause complete and utter chaos, from riots into every city, major city across the country, a pandemic, right, that broke out, that shut the entire country down. You know, because even back when Obama was in office,
he warned them.
Right? He did. But even when the anthrax happened and Ebola, that shit got stopped in its tracks, and there was no shutdown and like that because of that. But yeah, there's a big difference. And then, you know, we all know. I mean, the talk, people can call it fake news now. He knew about it. He was warned about it. I was like, come on now. Every time there's a president, there's always going to be some type of virus out there. So you just need to be ready.
Mm-hmm. And I think during that time that they, there was kind of like like if you traveled to an area that was highly impacted by Ebola,
Mm-hmm.
I think you had to be inspected before you came back into the country.
Mm.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what happened, which is why it did not spread the way that it spread.
But I'm pretty sure they took the act of the government, some perspective, like, okay, well, this is what we need to do.
These were the precautions that you
to make sure. Yeah.
But I think that the issue is with COVID that they were never prepared, which is weird because I keep hearing all this, we wasn't prepared. But COVID has been around for quite a while, which is so weird.
Yeah, it's not to minimize it, but it's a normal. It's another form of the flu, but just on a higher level.
Right, because like if you check pre-COVID or pre pandemic, exactly. If you checked like your Lysol and all that, it had COVID on there.
Mm-hmm. On the label.
Yeah. So.
Do they have that on the bleach too?
You know, we just
don't. You know, Trump was saying you can drink Lysol, and you know, some way we can inject it into the veins and cure it. It's fucking idiot. You know, and another thing too. The only reason that I tuned into his press conferences
for the
entertainment, because he was a fucking idiot. Just
if
hearing him talk,
the bleach, it'll kill it.
Go ahead, take it.
You want to make 2 teaspoons in your morning tea? No. Just drink it.
I would CSO.
Just swallow it.
Clowns on CNN again. Let's turn it on and see what. And there were even times CNN was like, okay, we're gonna cut. We're not even gonna continue showing all this because he was just saying so much disinformation or whatever. But what I want to do is jump into Mad Libs, and then we can get more crazy with our open mic and let our people that are joining us on Instagram Live jump in. Last time that we did it, we had people that were interacting, so that was kind of fun too, finally. And I gave away like three subscriptions. 2 people got 2-month subscriptions. 1 person got 3-month subscriptions to roxboys.com. So, you know, we'll see how I go today. If you participate, the person that participates the most will get, you know, the access. So we're going to try to keep track. Hopefully there's no tie. The reason why that many people got it, because it was a tie. So we didn't want to leave nobody out. I think Dante made that call. I don't know. Did you say that or deny it?
Well, I didn't make the call, but I counted. I counted. Okay, so he made the call when he participated. So the rest of these people need to participate.
All right, so I'm gonna jump into the quick review of Mad Libs and how it goes and how the rules are as follows. In case you've forgotten what adjectives and adverbs and nouns and verbs are, here's a quick review. An adjective describes something or somebody lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and short, or considered adjectives, and also known as Dante, according to Naya. And
you know what? I was waiting on her, but then
I wasn't even gonna say nothing.
See,
I'm being attacked from all sides because
lies.
You looked up
because I just looked up
because I wasn't expecting him. I underestimated you, and that's my fault. But now, don't worry about it.
But no, hold on. Let me explain something. I looked over. I saw. I'm like, as soon as I say this, because I saw her finger went up, and I thought she was gonna say it. I'm like, I'm gonna do it for her. Like,
But I called her. I was like, no, not today, Saint. Not today, Saint. And then you go smack. Didn't see it coming.
So one of your followers, his name is I am Dante 13.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I have down to Indy Ken. Okay.
No.
I guess we'll continue. Hopefully, I am Dante participates.
Oh, you talking about Master Life Coach?
Well,
I am Groot.
Okay, so that means he will participate because you know that's all he says. What he says. I am Groot. I am Groot. An adverb tells how something is done. It modifies a verb, usually ends in ly, modestly, stupidly, greatly, and carefully, or adverbs. A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Sidewalk, umbrella, bridle, bathtub, and nose are nouns. A verb is an action word. Run, pitch, jump, and swim. Put verbs in past tense if the directions say past tense. Ran, pitched, jumped, and swam are verbs in past tense. So when we ask a place, we mean any sort of place, a country or city, like Spain or Cleveland, or room, bathroom or kitchen. Places that you do things in your spare time. Dante. But anyway, he's still trying to be all innocent shit. An exclamation or silly word is any sort of funny sound, gasp, grunt, or outcry like wow, ouch, womp, ick, and kazooks. Gazooks.
Naya hates that word.
Man, she can't stand that fucking word.
I think it's stupid.
For some reason, obviously some nerd probably wrote this shit. When we ask for specific words like a number, actually, well, no, that's zoinks. A number or color or an animal or part of the body, we mean a word that is one of those things like 7 blue horse or penis.
The 7 blue horse had a big penis.
Or went over to the funky blue Neil. That was an iconic Mad Lib. That was like in the beginning, but I will never forget that part. We love Neil. Well, when we ask for plural, it means more than one. For example, cat pluralized is cats. So that was a little education. So those of you that might have forgot, what nouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, and descriptions and exclamations and shit like that. So that's what we're going to be doing now before we get into the actual episode. We just like to play this little game. It's called Mad Libs. As I said before, we used to do this all the time back in like elementary school when I was growing up. So thanks, Picture Rock. I appreciate it. Hello to everybody again on Instagram Live that's joining us. And again, to all of those people that checks out our podcast on platforms, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, YouTube. What's the other one? And Spotify. Yeah. So, are we ready? What is today's Mad Lib?
My dream man.
See how she looked at you?
Ooh.
My dream man.
Definitely is not Dante.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, let's start off with those words. What do we...
I gotta pick my face up off this goddamn floor.
I was gonna give you a minute.
See what happened when you treat somebody like shit?
Oh shit!
You don't like the feeling, do you?
I ain't treat you like shit, man.
Going in front of buses and shit.
Yeah.
What do we need today, Miss Monet?
I need 2 adjectives.
2 adjectives. Come on with it, Dante. We know what you want to say.
Juicy.
We need another adjective if anybody want to jump in on our live. An adjective, a good one though. I'm going to say purple.
A celebrity.
Ooh, celebrity. Who would you choose? We need a celebrity, y'all. Give us a celebrity.
Rome Flynn.
Rome Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna ask who that is.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
You gotta look it up for me.
Oh yeah.
You
Do
said
they-
Rome who?
Do they do adult films?
I don't know what it. Ron Flynn.
Finn?
Flynn.
Flynn. Like FLYN. Oh, him.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know him.
I know him.
He's been on How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah. Couple of
Well, I
shows.
need another celebrity. Rockefeller.
There you go.
Y'all find a way to throw my ass in there. It's okay. I'm due for one. I'm due for one. I'll take that.
William?
Not like that.
Animal?
No, I'm just playing.
Dog.
I was gonna say
The dog. A verb, noun, and a noun.
Thank you, ma'am.
what? I want to go. you thought I was gonna say Dante?
Cause y'all is attacking me on this Good Saturday.
You said a
Don't
verb.
say no y'all. You got too many plurals going on.
You said a verb, a noun, and a noun.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take the verb?
Ain't these people supposed to be participating?
Well, the people ain't participating, so we gonna have to fill in the blanks.
So the people supposed to be?
Y'all, that was a stutter. Leave me alone.
You find out you. Give me a reason to start fucking with your ass. Stuttering Stanley. Action. Sucking.
Yeah, there you go.
I need two nouns.
What he said. Bedroom.
Yeah, that works. And bathroom.
You should give a thing. You got a copy off me.
Body.
Bed.
That's not a body.
No.
Part of the body. Part of the body.
Dick.
Pinoir.
He ain't said that in a long time.
The penis.
Pinoir.
I need an adverb and an adjective.
Stupidly.
For which one? Adverb?
Yeah. And you can
Wet.
do adjective. I just want to pause. Does anything that you say when it comes to an adjective or describing something doesn't result in or involve it having to be wet or juicy? Because juicy is wet.
But maybe that's what he's missing in his life. Something wet and juicy.
Well, you need to get you some.
And moist.
You need something
Don't get
wet,
moist.
juicy, and moist.
My favorite adjective.
Okay, well, there's lube in your hand and spit. You mix that together.
Well, yeah, I need another adverb and adjective.
You can make it work. I'm just saying. I don't know how your free time is, but
He don't have much. He's so busy.
let him tell it. I'm sorry. You said adjective.
And an adverb.
An adjective, adverb. Green. We'll let Dante get the adverb. What's Nene is delicious.
Let's see.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Madly.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Dante's itching for one.
I need two more adjectives. What? 3 adjectives, a noun.
3 adjectives.
Big.
Yeah. Another adjective. Humongous.
And now you copy it off of me.
I'll go bigger.
Black.
That's for the 3rd adjective.
And I need a noun.
Pillow.
Ooh.
I don't know. Keeping it on bedroom space.
Oh.
Clearly.
Trying to go easy, huh? Okay, so we fill it all out, right?
Yes.
Ooh, that was a long one. Ooh, I can't wait till we start because I got some shit to talk about.
Oh shit.
I got some shit to talk about. That's just I had saw on X and okay, well, we'll get into it.
Okay.
But we're gonna let Miss Nay go ahead and do the medley. I was telling myself I don't want to forget, but I'm not gonna forget.
Who the hell is Miss Nay?
Monet.
Child.
He's shortened.
Just shorten it more.
This is not Sharness.
Nay, Monet.
He's called him Rock.
My rock. Today's Mad Lib is my dream man. My dream man should, first of all, be very juicy and purple.
Damn.
He should have
Oompa Loompa. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He should have a physique like Ron Flynn, a profile like Rock Rockefeller, and the intelligence of a dog.
He sounds fucked up.
He
Sorry.
must be polite and always remember to sucking my bedroom to tip his bathroom and to take my penis when crossing the street. He should move stupidly, should have a wet voice, and should always dress green.
Oh my God.
I would also like him to be a madly dancer, and when we're alone, he should be whisper big nothings in my ass and hold my humongous pillow. I know a black man like this is hard to find. In fact, the only one I can think of is Dante.
Wait, when did we put my name in there?
It's still on you,
When the-
fucking Bo.
When the fuck did my name get added?
Wait, that was the add-on, wasn't it?
No, it said person in room, male.
Oh.
You already used Rock name. Okay. All right. But you ain't say shit about that. You just snuck that on in there.
That was a good sneak, because I would have expected that.
Well, the story was about you.
No.
I said it from the beginning.
Rock said it from the beginning.
Call it. We want you to put your penis in them while walking across the street.
Wait, what?
That's what it said. I want you to be able to cross the street with their penis inside you.
Oh, no.
He must be polite and always remember to sucking my bedroom to tip his bathroom and to take my penis when crossing the street.
Take his penis when you cross the street.
So I'm just supposed to just grab.
No. That's not what it said.
It said take it.
That's like take it.
So I'm taking it in my hand.
Take it in your ass.
No, that
While
ain't
you're
what it
crossing the
said. now y'all making up shit.
Take that dick.
It said take. I'm gonna grab it and come on, let's go. Like I'm walking the dog.
At the end of the day, I know a black man like this is hard to find. In fact, the only one I could think of is Dante.
Oh wow.
So the next time you get to an intersection and the dude stand next to you, you need to go across the street.
Just grab
his
my
dick.
penis.
And then, hey, follow me.
Let's go, motherfucker.
and just so that way, he don't feel bad after what you just did, because he's obviously going to have a thing on his face. You just say, here's a complimentary box of the pussy brush, even though you don't have a pussy, but you can comb the pubic hairs around your penis.
And for y'all who missed last episode, please just go check it out so you can find out what the reference is to the pussy brush.
I was listening to it the other day, and when I just heard it, it's like it's a fucking infomercial. Fucking pussy brush.
And you know it's crazy because these devices be listening to us. I was at work on Instagram and they had a brush. It was advertising for a brush that collects the hair, and then you can just click a button to push the hair out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
That is crazy though that they do listen, because
Well,
I
of
remember
course.
I was searching. Got my phone looking for something, and the first thing came up was remember what I was last talking about. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, that's what it is. These fucking phones can listen to everything. All right, here we go. Open mic number 5.
What you wanted to talk about, sir? You was itching.
Couple things. Let me tell you. What is up with motherfuckers? All right, so, and y'all may not do it, but I do it, of course, for marketing and promotional reasons with X. You can subscribe and have the extra premium features, right? So, but DMing somebody has always been free, right? That's the purpose. You send a message to somebody, whatever. They don't like what you're sending, they don't respond, or they can block you, right? So I hit up this person, and it was just on the business tip. You know what the motherfucker sent me back? Now I'm messing about business to where an opportunity for them to make money and gain more positive exposure. You know what this motherfucker sent me?
His Cash App.
His motherfucking Cash App.
I knew it.
Wow,
I'm a very, very nice person, right? Supposedly.
Maybe. Depending on what day it is.
Ooh, when I saw little symbols was over my head, I was like, fucking big fat, blankety blank blank. I was like, but I'm not gonna say that to this little boy and this, because it's like I want to be like, who the fuck do you think you are? Question is, do you know who the fuck I am? But I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It was just, I looked at it. I actually stared at it, like this little bitch just sent me his Cash App.
Is my eyes deceiving
Is it deceive me? I had to log out and log back in. I was like,
I would have said, what is this for?
What? You know what?
but what is it though?
He finna play devil's advocate.
No, I'm not playing devil's advocate. I want to contest to this shit. Because years ago when I used to open up, a popular dating app, it started I ain't giving them free advertisement. If they want to sponsor this show, I'll mention their name all you want. But it's a little gay dating app. And so, I would go on, and it just, at some point, it started being overly populated where everybody's generous only, generous.
Right.
And then they would put their Cash Apps on there, or PayPal or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's just how these young motherfuckers is coming up in the gay life, I guess.
It's crazy, nigga, motherfucker. I'm not paying you to talk with you. You throw me your cash, I'm gonna just ignore the fuck out of you. I'm not paying you to have a fucking conversation. It's in the app. It's free.
But you said you messaged him for
business.
On business.
Right, but I'm saying
to modeling.
But it was just a general question.
To me, was I asking a general question?
You was asking him a general question.
Yeah, it was me showing interest and then asking would he be interested.
Okay.
And the response to my question
right,
was a fucking Cash App tag.
But I'm saying you inboxed him about modeling. And his response was the Cash App.
Absolutely.
That's like a job saying, hey, I've checked out your credentials. You seem like you'll be a great fit. And you send them your bank routing number.
I mean, basically, he was saying that he down for it, but... Yeah.
But see, pay
me first.
Even when you go to a lot of these little young guys' profiles, they're trying to follow some of these other... I guess content creators, and what they're saying, like they're charging you for time in a message.
He wanted a sign-on bonus. That's what it was.
Let me tell you,
people don't do that anymore.
That shit that definitely fucking don't sign-on bonus. My ass, you doing all this shit that you're doing on fucking X because it's easy. Mm-hmm. But the minute you get on a set and you got all these lights set up, you're asked to fill out documentation, show proof and shit about yourself, and then actually get in front of a professional, then all that shit that you did on social media, you're having problems now. You're malfunctioning. Your dick don't work. You're how old? 19, 20?
It didn't work.
You can't get hard because you got hard online. I mean, what's the? Because, and that's
the difference is we don't know what they did online before.
Well, true. That's true. But even then, even at that age, what's the problem? I don't mind giving a little insurance.
Some people have erectile.
You can take. No. I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but to have that mentality, like you're bigger and better than everybody else, and like, oh, I demand. Like a lot of these little young kids out here have, they're coming. The approach is fucked up.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You get on the professional set, and then you got performance anxiety.
Yeah. We can call it that. I just think that. Because you see a lot of these
honey packs, baby.
I didn't get you some honey packs. That's fine. But I think I don't know. I just think the craziness is these people when they have these, and you see it in their bio, conversation DM my Cash App such and such. I'm gonna pay you to have a fucking conversation with you. You the escort now on social media. Like
I better walk away with knowledge on how to establish a Fortune 500 company.
But that's just desperate, and you're desperate and thirsty for money. Like you're desperate. Is your phone bill due or what? Don't say college, because a lot of these motherfuckers out here trying to go to school. They just trying to do whatever to get this money, but yet you're still filming fucking porn in your mother's second bedroom or in the basement. Don't fucking film the ceiling because we can see the beams. I'm just saying, don't question and ask me for fucking money to have a conversation with you.
He said,
Now I'm look. Don't post it.
your mother's
It ain't your bedroom
second bedroom.
because you ain't filming it nowhere else in the house.
Your daddy not even in the picture, goddamn.
I'm just saying, what is it? Okay, if you're young enough or not old enough, let me reverse it. If you're not old enough to feel that you need to be out on your own, but there is a way and a professional way to get yourself out there. The approach by if you get approached by someone in the professional field and they are trying to offer you a chance and opportunity, I'm not saying I'm mad because he didn't try. I'm insulted because you disrespected me. Nigga, don't fucking send me no fucking Cash App. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm good because I didn't respond. One thing I'm not going to do is do that. I'm not going to entertain that because I'm like you said, like, what is this for? What? It's the shade, but it's the truth. How many of y'all, including Nye and Dante, if somebody sits up and you send them a message on Facebook, Instagram, or X, and you just having you ain't had a conversation. You're speaking because either they're attractive or maybe you want to work with them or something. And then the first message they respond to you is not, hey, hello, how you doing? But, oh, thank you for checking out my content. But Cash App.
Unfortunately, that has never happened to me.
But theoretically it does. What would be your response? Did you consider that to be rude or disrespectful? Or did you just like, oh, okay, go ahead.
No response is the best response.
I didn't respond. I responded on my side. I'm responding now. No, but
people like that you just block.
See, I've never been big on blocking.
Oh baby, it's my best friend.
You like that block button?
Block, delete, fuck you, remove.
So usually when I'm like recruiting people, I usually not really attack.
Yeah, I was about to say, but I was
You
gonna let
know,
him
I
finish.
did the music thing for quite a while.
I was gonna let him finish.
I thought Madam She Wrote was over there.
Oh
we
my
got
God!
competition going on here?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You recruiting the people on the slide.
You know,
I'm watching
when we
you.
were working at the club, I was booking artists for the
Oh, yeah.
Hugh Hefner.
Oh my God!
He didn't have the robe on.
No, this is Hugh Hefner right here of the gay world.
That's Diddy.
That's no.
Well, I ain't doing all the shit Diddy doing.
You want to get on this stage? You better suck my dick. No,
Well, if they did it, it was willingly.
exactly.
So did those people.
You know what's crazy?
I just caught on to that.
In order to be a rock boy, you want to be a rock boy. That's what rock boys is.
I mean, they do. You know,
But no,
it's self-initiated. You know, they're like, oh, what you looking at? Like, oh, you want some of that? I was okay. But back to this motherfucker with his Cash App shit.
right. So yeah, that I usually vetted people, and just kind of like figured out kind of who they are. And usually for the recruitment that I do, usually people are looking to like get into the music industry or needed a stage to perform on.
But what would you do though?
I'm
saying like
I would have did what you did. I turn around, go back the other way. The fuck.
It's an insult to me. Like I don't. And but to me, he's so young. So it's just like
your mindset fucked up already. What about building connections?
And I was thinking like you've been on this fucking X shit too long because that shit don't work. That shit does not work. So
apparently it has worked in the past.
Well, even outside of X, it's just how. And what's
but
real
some
fucked
desperate
up?
Motherfuckers. I ain't desperate.
What's real fucked up is you really got people out here, desperate people who are really interested and paying a motherfucker to have a conversation with them. Shit, I'm gonna need to start sending my cat. I'm gonna put that shit in my bio as soon as we get off this show. Dollar sign for conversation, goddammit.
But see, it'd be different if a person inboxed you. You know, like I've had people do that, like they inbox and say they like certain things or want to do certain things. Like, oh, I'll do this, I'll pay. That's different because we're having a conversation, we're going back and forth. Doesn't mean I'm going to entertain it. And like, oh, I'm not into that, I'm cool. But there wasn't the disrespect. Like, we start the conversation, your response after all the shit that I didn't had sent to you, your first response is that. But on top of that, you have people saying that I'm not going to respond unless you pay me, or only respond to my messages on OnlyFans. So in OnlyFans is a feature as well where a person has to tip you in order to have a conversation. So they either do it on X or they'll bring it. So they're basically trying to monetize conversations with people. So you want them to subscribe to your OnlyFans and you want them to pay them to have a dry ass conversation with you.
Not gonna happen.
I don't get thrills and kicks out of a motherfucker just if that.
And people are so stupid and ignorant. Because let me tell you something.
Ignorant.
You don't know what this person is trying to have a conversation with you about. They can be offering you a movie deal. You know, trying to book you. Or maybe they want you to do an appearance somewhere and pay you for that appearance. And y'all just so ignorant. Ignorant.
That's the point. Thank you, Dante. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like I'm trying to, and what it was, I was going to offer him, because I'm getting to work on the 2025 calendar for Rockefellers. I was going to offer him a spot in the calendar.
Exposure.
That would have been very good exposure for him, because I haven't seen him, outside of if he's done stuff with other content creators like for OnlyFans, but like mainstream on a higher platform to where you can get noticed more than just in social media. But you fucked that up because your response was Cash App. I just don't get it, and he wasn't going to get it. I
never gonna get it. How the song gonna come up? You ain't gonna help me out.
She's
woo, woo, woo.
The fact that she left you hanging,
right? That's crazy.
It's like putting a $5. Give me $5.
Right,
right here.
Right.
Oh, for real? It's like that? It's like that? Yeah. Put your hand down. You gonna leave me hanging? So, but that just, I don't know, it just blew me. And I really don't. Now, I run into people that may sit up and say, hey, can you repost? They'll hit you. Oh, thanks. I just want to say you get good content. Good. Can you repost? You don't even fucking follow me. Why would I repost any of your things?
Come on.
Like, and then when you follow them, right, and you do the repost and they'll repost something for you, they'll go back and unfollow you. I talked about that before. That's okay. Because see, I follow up, right? I do the repost for you, and I don't do it often. But then I'll go back like maybe a few hours later. Oh, this motherfucker didn't even follow me. He did it to get the repost. I'm gonna just go back and delete that repost.
I do that at least once a week. I'll go check my. Cause I get a bunch of people that follow me and then unfollow. They'll follow me and either we engage through the inbox or they'll comment or like pictures and then like a couple of days later they unfollow me.
Is your page protected? Like, do you accept followers? It's open.
Yeah, I got a public page.
Okay, he didn't say open. He just said public.
Yeah, that page is not the one that he don't want everybody else to know about. That's just the one he's allowing people to see.
Huh? Man, what are you talking about? I do have multiple pages, but they're all public. Yeah, all public. So I got a business page.
Okay.
That I really don't focus on because I usually just handle stuff through my personal page. So, yeah, but that business page is public.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna go looking for it, but I didn't know you had one.
Yeah, I mean, if you type in my name, it's just DanteHarris.co, and that's the my
there you
website.
Go.
Yeah. No, we talking about the other page.
What other page?
You say you have 4 different ones.
You talking about the Coma page? What other page?
You have 4.
Huh?
So what's the other 3 pages?
What?
Did he just say he had multiple pages?
No, I did not.
Yes,
you did. Okay, y'all. You
said that, and I said
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
No, because you said they all are public.
We're gonna take a break and have to play that back.
Excuse me. They're both public.
Oh, they're both
Public.
So it's only 2.
Yes, currently.
So you
I
get-
did have 3, but remember,
Ah!
I converted
See?
that into the Acoma page.
Oh, so okay, so you're saying one of the page. So the second page,
It's just DanteHarris.co.
this is like a backup.
Yeah, it's back up, and it's. I guess I'll use it for business purposes. But like I said, I do everything through my personal page.
So you watch all of your videos through your personal page.
What video?
I love how you.
We talking about Instagram, man. What are you talking about?
I was not
was
talking about Instagram.
What was you talking about?
X.
Oh,
Look like somebody need a glass of Chardonnay.
we gotta take a break. We got cut out.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I think it stopped on its own.
Oh, it's keep okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We were
but
too loud.
he needs Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Let me get you a cup.
Cause somebody's not on the same page.
I got
I
a
know we're talking
question,
about X.
so it don't seem like beating up on Dante today. So there was something that I saw on social media that was posted a while back, where I can make sure I get this right. It was something that had to do with someone's cousin was pregnant, or found out she was pregnant, right? So the male cousin, went back to her parents and told her that she went to go get an abortion. Do you think that person? Let me make sure, because I actually I typed it up as to what it was.
But in the meantime,
Were you? So would you?
We're talking about Twitter.
I barely use Twitter.
Do you think that's Dante, get out of that.
The lies.
Last time I posted on Twitter, let me tell you what it is.
The last time you might have posted, but you on there.
That's what I want to know. So, is it wrong to tell the parent of a family member that she is pregnant and sneaking off to get an abortion?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do that.
How old is she?
17, 18.
Oh, that's
Well, okay, so age is a factor.
yeah.
Of course, age is a factor.
So if she's like 16, 17,
16 is the issue.
okay.
17, 18 depend on the state. Some states consider women to be grown at 18.
So if she was, so apparently I think this girl might have been of age to go, but would you still go and tell her parent that she went?
That's not my business.
Because someone went and did it. They told her parent that she went and got an abortion. Of course, that caused a problem, between her and the family. But people were commenting on it, saying like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's good you did it. Yeah, it's a good thing. You're gonna be doing that. You should make that decision myself."
But there's the people that don't believe that a woman has the right to choose.
Well, it's a mixture, because it's just like, okay, I mean, if she's making decisions like that, usually, if she knew where to go to get it handled and taken care of, usually she's probably good at handling business, making decisions on her own.
And she's
already.
probably done it before.
Exactly. So, and then she must have came up with the money to do it, because you got to pay for those services.
But if she told him, what gives him the right to go and tell somebody else, like her parents or whatever,
He didn't have the right.
that
He
she
should
did
have
it?
respected her as a young adult to make her own decisions and to handle it how she handled it. And so if she decided to go back to her parents and tell her parents, then that's on her. But you should have just mind your business. Because I'm just saying, I'm sorry, but kids these days, a lot of kids these days are at the point where they are able to make decisions for themselves. I mean, you have to. And I always hated this, because you, at this young age, have the right to make a decision on like the trajectory of your life. So
Right.
what you're gonna go to college for, okay? If you're gonna enlist in the army or not, like you can do these things, right?
Right,
Or
without
you can prepare
permission.
exactly. And so, why can't she make the decision to go have an abortion? Now, I know you have all these people, well, she's not of age. Shut the fuck up. Listen.
So
Get that goddamn mouth, Kai.
Listen, no, because I listen. I love my parents for allowing me to make decisions at such a young age, which is why I've become as decisive as I am now. But if you can make life decisions for how your life is going to be in the future at such a young age, then you should be able to make that decision. I mean, she made the decision to lay down and have sex.
Right.
All right. She got pregnant. All right. She made the decision to not tell that nigga don't come in me or whatever. And so and she handled the situation on her own. So she made that decision, which means that she's already making a decision. She's probably going to be the best decision maker, probably in her family, like, or, you know, in her circle growing as she get older, because she's already making adult decisions. And so, you know.
So do you think that's right in any situation similar to that? To where if you entrust or tell someone something like that and they feel the need to go and tell your parents or somebody close to you.
If it's a child, then
no. We'll say of age, just to keep it on the legal terms.
Well, of age, no. I mean that would be the same thing if someone entrusted you with some information like that. They're trusting that you are going to keep it to yourself, unless it's going to be a danger to you.
It also depends on their religion.
Yeah.
I mean, we already know too that, you know, right now in politics, we already know there's a big issue with women not being able to have the rights to choose what they do and don't want to do with their body.
Who the fuck is anybody to tell anybody whatever their gender is?
And that still goes and blows my mind. Like, even though I've been in this world, you know, for 47 years, it's just like when you see shit like that on the news and you read about it, you hear about it, it's just like, who the fuck are these people to sit up and tell me what I can and can't do, or to tell, you know, a person that they can't feel how they feel or be who they want to be? Or no, woman, you can't, because I forgot what state it was. I'd have to look up where they said that technically these frozen embryos are considered people.
Child.
No, those are people in those eggs. They don't have feet, legs, and a ability to think for themselves, but that's still a person.
You're trolling me.
Listen, I just don't get that. If you are in your sane mind, okay, and you decide that you don't want your finger on your body no more, and you give a reasonable. First of all, you don't even have to get. If you're sane and you say, "Shit, I want to cut off my finger," God damn it, hey. Who am I to say, Rock, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what? I'm going to make this illegal. You cut off your finger, you're going to jail. Who the fuck am I?
To tell a person that they can.
Yeah, no, I can see if you cutting off your finger is going to you know, cause for, I don't know, the already short-staffed medical team to have to, you know, go over here and tend to you and take away from somebody who's having a heart attack. I get that, right? But if you say, I'm going to cut off my finger, I'm going to handle the whole procedure on my own, or I'm going to go somewhere where they were going to surgically remove my finger and so that I can get the best care afterwards, cool, right? Who am I to stop you?
Right.
Especially if you go about the right way. You paying the doctors, you taking care of your medical bill, you got to deal with not having a finger. Who the hell am I to stop you?
Right. If I want to be a fucking four-finger motherfucker, let me be four-finger in fucking peace.
Exactly.
I just think it's just too much control that's out there, because you have all these other things that's going on where people can, you know, do things, whether it be taking specific drugs or shots and stuff, weight loss. You don't say shit about that, because it can change or alter the way a person looks when a person wants to go. Even, like, for example, a woman want to go and get a fucking breast implant, make her tits bigger, or
they okay with that.
They're fine with that. That's not a problem.
Absolutely.
We ain't got no choice. She wants, hell yeah.
She can get her titties as big as she wants. Right?
Yeah. Get some ass injections and shit like that.
Exactly.
But when it comes to, you know, what's the proper term? When you have a transgender man or woman that's wanting to go through any type of augmentation or gender form of surgery, oh no, you can't do that.
Well, it used to be where you had to go through psychological evaluation.
That's understandable, because you're getting ready to make a life-changing alteration to your body, and I guess it's just mentally to make sure you're there, and that's something that you really want to do, because, you know, you get some people, and I've met people that, like, for example, started taking those hormone pills, and then they say they stopped taking it because they later decide they don't want to. I mean, you're changing how your body looks. So
But
you got to make sure that that's something that you want.
But even so, Dan, if they want it's your body. It's your body. If you want to do anything, do to your body. Do whatever you want to your,
But
your
isn't
body.
the psychological part just to make sure that they're like mentally there?
Yeah,
It used to be. Yeah.
Well, no, it still is. It's supposed to be to capture the person's mental ability to kind of deal with the changes. Because a lot of trans women who get sexual reassignment surgery or even any kind of gender affirming surgery, some regret it.
Really?
Because a lot of time it's not what they thought it was going to be, or some people do it for their partner, and then their partners realize that that's not what they want. So
Interesting.
but you deal with that, because then you deal with the regret, and some people become suicidal because of
After
that.
the what? Educated brother, because I had no idea that type of stuff was happening.
It's very unfortunate. Yeah, so that's why they make sure, and they ask you like, are you sure? And they ask you, are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing it for somebody else? Is it something that you're going to be, visually okay with? A lot of people just say things just to receive the services, but there are some people who genuinely prefer for their body to match the mental capacity that they're going through as far as transitioning.
So I guess while we're on that, and Naya, you could help us with this. And I don't know if Dante, you experienced it. Not saying that you're going through any type of transition or anything. Maybe you are. I don't know. But
I work in the field of transgender services.
so you run into people that may be dealing with this question that I'm about to approach with Naya. And it can be outside of your professionalism too, maybe just some friends, but have you the look.
Oh, we both staring at
the
you.
look she was giving you.
Oh, wait, what? Why you looking at me like that?
Oh boy! She's gonna say that. Look was.
I didn't say it.
I was looking at Rock because I was a little nervous about the questions. So what? I didn't see you.
But see, he was so quick to jump and be like, "I work in professional services," and I'm like, "You need the fuck I'm finna ask."
Well, I wanted to let you know like what exactly I do, so that if your question, I don't know if your question is, I don't know if I can answer them. I'm just letting you know, like.
Yeah. So how many penises have you stuffed in your mouth at one time?
At work?
Does your services?
I will hope not.
No. I just said to catch you off guard because you was jumped to be like, well, I'm a master life coach, and
Well, that's a good question. Do you suck penis?
of course he does.
Huh?
You so extra.
So before I lose track of my thought,
Do you suck dick?
It's been 6 years.
you ever been What? I'm sorry, y'all, for the pause. Best friend just said some very shocking news. CNN didn't even catch that.
Okay.
So you ever ran into?
Have you ever been swallowed?
I'm trying to be serious.
Okay.
Y'all not even drinking. I'm the only motherfucker drinking.
Exactly.
Y'all,
I need some more high
y'all are
C.
carrying.
It's
Some Sunny D.
our chemistry at this table.
It's always like that. I'm fucking around with y'all.
The clear tabletop. We are transparent.
So, woo.
That didn't work.
It didn't, because I'm fucking still here trying to laugh and smile and trying to answer a fucking serious question. You ever laugh during sex?
Afterwards.
Why?
if
I'm gonna get to my serious question, but I gotta.
Because listen, if it's good, okay, good sex. Listen to me, okay. Good sex should send some tingles through your body.
To make you laugh?
It should sink a tingle when you're doing it, but
I'm just saying. So afterwards, I don't know. It's like a relief.
can you picture him after sex? Yeah, I laid that shit down.
No, it's not like that. But like, I don't know. It's just something.
Pull out
about
his vape and start smoking and shit. Yeah, buddy.
Okay. What Beyonce say? That was so good. I need me a cigarette.
No, she wanted to buy him a short set.
Oh, short set. Right. But then I think in the video she lit up a cigar, some shit. But
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. It just if it's real good. If I'm and afterwards shit, like might give me a laugh. A little laughing. It's just like a relief. I don't know what it is. As a matter of fact, I thought it was weird. Until
It is weird.
No, there are a lot of people who laugh after sex, who has a little giggle. And I didn't.
I mean,
didn't know.
laughing and
Who
smiling.
told
Okay.
you that, Siri?
Laughing and smiling, I get it because it could be that
Experience.
sign of enjoyment, like they really enjoy themselves. But I'm like during sex.
Out of 35 years,
Oh,
you've
during
experienced
sex? No.
Out of 35 years, you have experienced people laughing after sex.
Yeah.
You sure they weren't laughing at you?
I guarantee you they have not.
Ooh.
Have you ever been laughed
Wait
at?
a minute. Did you not get the guarantee?
Well, what are they doing afterwards? Besides, blame on.
Well, they ain't babysitting, I tell you that. Well, some of them babysit, but that's not.
Dante,
Huh?
during sex,
No, not doing sex.
nobody's laugh.
No.
What would they do to you?
If somebody laughed on
They start laughing during sex. That would turn me off. I'm sorry. I don't see shit funny. I mean, is it tickling you? Did I get did I hit a fucking tickle for you on this? I mean, not to brag or toot my horn, but I'm pretty endowed, so you shouldn't be laughing. This is not a laughing matter.
I'm trying to really envision like if somebody started laughing, because I don't know how I would feel. Because I
don't mean like a hard, just dying joke laugh, but I mean it's just like, you're doing it and they're smiling and they start laughing. Like, what the fuck are you kikiing for?
I mean, yeah, it might frustrate me a little bit. I might be. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I'm in a very aggressive mood, I might. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Real man.
I don't know. I might. Come on, you gotta go.
You'd be done. You'd be over it after that.
Probably,
for the most part, to
because
turn
I'm
off.
just like.
What about you, Miss Monet?
No, unfortunately, that has never happened.
Somebody start laughing during sex. How would you handle that?
I think it would be over. Sorry.
Because what are you laughing at?
Yeah, that means you got to stop just to. What is so funny?
Right.
Because I asked somebody one time, a long time ago, was there was music. We had music playing, and my foot started singing the song.
Singing.
He started singing the song, and I'm like, "Can you stop?" I'm like, "Why the fuck are you singing?" By that time we had already got into it. He had got used to it, and pretty open up everything. And maybe he was feeling good. I don't know, but don't fucking start singing if I'm dicking you down. You need to just focus on what's going on. Focus on the meat inside you, and let's do this. Okay.
That's background.
You want to sing afterward? Maybe I need to turn this fucking radio off because it threw me off. I'm not gonna lie, it really did. I don't.
Did you remember the song?
Oh, it was a Jasmine Sullivan.
Ah!
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Now, Demetrius said
fuck up.
it depends on the song for him. You bet not fucking sing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn what song it is.
I bust the window out your car.
Damn.
Maybe pull on some Busta Rhymes. Give me some more. You can sing that. Give me the same thing. Give me some more. You can do that.
Maybe it was Beyonce. Yes.
It's okay.
He said it depends.
Depends my ass.
He said-
I'm gonna make you fuck that song up. You start singing while we fucking.
That's gonna make me get a little bit more aggressive.
What she's 16 carriages. Goddamn, shut your ass up.
Oh my God, no,
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
just can't. Oh, yeah, sex moments are just some weird. Would you, if you were having sex, and I'm starting to wind down so I can ask this serious question. I still have it. I still would have asked. If a person busts a nut or comes before you, I'm not reading it. I was just looking. Yeah, I was both looking in the phone like I said.
Like I said, did I miss something?
No, if a person busts a nut or comes before you do, are you the type of person to be like, oh, okay, well, you didn't say nothing, because they don't tell you, it's not, they just do it, and then they just stop, and then what would you do? Is that a turn off, a turn on, or it doesn't bother you?
Well, for me as a top,
you put the emphasis on top. It's
yeah,
okay.
Because if you stop, because there are,
you don't, it's all right. If you flip flop, you don't have to tell us. You don't have to put it on.
It's just a squirrel friend.
If I flip flop, I wouldn't mind telling you, but I don't do that. So
you just like your booty to be blowed in.
I don't even like that, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I've tried it. I don't. Like
it does nothing for me either. Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
it actually makes me go like soft.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It does. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It is. At first, it was like a weird feeling.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being molested.
But after a while, you know,
it's like uncomfortable.
I had a partner that did like doing that, and so I would let them do it. And but you know, just for their pleasure, because it's just like, you know,
yeah. Won't. Little blinky closes his eye. Yeah.
And so
I went from Super Saiyan God to just Saiyan. I went from Superman flying, it's just like kryptonite, just like, oh.
You lose all your powers.
I went from, you know, being a big strong gorilla to just a little small chimpanzee.
You know what?
You just lose all your powers.
I just everything. I went from being He-Man to Prince Adam.
He went from the hard spaghetti to in the water, boil for 2 minutes spaghetti.
Right, it wasn't even back in the box.
Right. Oh no, you can't put that back in the box.
You put that. Yeah. It was completely. It was like a nice brand new crayon, and you coloring all the pictures, and then just breaks, and then you're pushing too hard at half a crayon.
Have you ever been a noodle in a noodle club?
I'm telling you, it just, yeah. Don't go back there. You won't like what happened when you come back up.
Oh, mm-hmm. To answer your question,
you'd be like nice and strong, and come back and just.
Now, if you're not the type that like to keep going after you didn't nut it, then yeah, I do get a little frustrated because it's just like, well, damn. But also, it's like, are you gonna help me get there, or if you're not gonna help me get there and you just completely done after you nut, then I'm a little frustrated.
I mean, I get it. The goal is to make sure your person that you're doing it with gets there.
Yeah.
But a little notification is much appreciated. I like a notification.
You like
Send me an alert message.
I like the spontaneousness of it.
I mean, as long as it's just like not like quick. I'm like, if we've been going for a while and you just happen to, because you can't control it, and I've had that reaction from people, get it, and it's like, oh shit. Made them, and I'm fine with that. But if we have like a conversation prior to, or like halfway through, like, hey, let me know when you're ready, because I want to be there. I want to get there with you, because I can control mine. It takes a skill, but I possess it. And the look she's giving me right now is very disturbing. But no, it's like,
she said, what the fuck?
To be able to have that control. So it's just like, if we fucking and shit, like, I'll tell you, just, how the little banter go back and forth. You close? I'm close. Yeah, I'm close. How close are you? I'm close. Okay, let me know when you get close. I'm getting out. And all that shit, right? So you kind of know, but you get a motherfucker that's quiet.
They do that in real life?
Yeah.
I thought that was only in the video.
No. Who you been dealing with? Nobody that likes to have fun and be.
In my experience, usually when they're saying like, "Oh, I'm close," and you having this little dialogue, right? And it's like you like, "Okay, hold it. Let me get there. Hold it." Usually they can't hold it.
I don't never say hold it.
I'm telling you, motherfucker.
Unless it's like super early.
I'm trying to get there with you,
right?
And usually I'm just saying.
I mean, it depends on how far into the session you are. Because, like I said, I had one time. That's why I was pissed. That's why I probably like, wait.
All right, this is Rockefeller.
I mean, I had somebody where I was just knocking at the back door. I was knocking, and it was like, And they was so embarrassed. It's like, oh, I gotta go. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Then it didn't dawn on me till after they left, and I started shit on the sheets.
Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck?
No. Turn your ass over so I can see what's going on. Because if you doesn't know without telling me, or even I can't see it, we're gonna have a problem.
But this motherfucker did it so goddamn fast. Like, we had been making out, and I think that's what it was.
Maybe this was, yeah. He was.
Yeah, this was years ago. You know, so we was making out, and really, getting all hot and bothered. And so when I got ready to,
were you hot and bothered?
When I got ready,
what is that finger in your?
When he got ready to penetrate the booty hole.
Oh, I was like, what is this thing with your finger?
I was trying to find a creative way to say it, man.
Were you about to fuck him?
But yeah, I was literally right there at the.
You didn't even stuck it.
I had not even applied pressure yet, and that motherfucker. I gotta go.
What?
Son, what you gotta go? We just getting started. Hold on, wait a minute.
That shit sound like some premature shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but you do have people that are like that, like they're, premature orgasms or whatever. I forgot the proper terminology for it. But now that I've gotten a serious face, I'm gonna switch back over to that question I was originally gonna ask Miss Monet. So you ever, and we were talking about the trans and not knowing if that was something that they wanted to actually do, then turn around and change their mind. You ever ran somebody that was like that? Like, So how far did they get into the process?
They look like women. Like, they went and they grew breast tissue. They've even had implants. And then they went and got top surgery.
Wait, they went and got surgery?
To remove the implants.
Oh, to remove it. So they had the implants. Were they taking hormones as well? And then went back and stopped taking hormones. Does that have a reverse effect?
Not necessarily. Just usually your male dominant kind of kick back in. So if you grew facial hair, your facial hair grows in. Sometimes it grows in thicker.
And what about the breast that was there?
If you get top surgery, it's gone.
So they had them. She had them removed. So did she still want to identify as a woman?
No. Some people identify as non-binary.
So she identifies as non-binary. So when people do that, and feel free to jump in anytime until you look like you're itching.
When people do that, they've had some kind of regret, or they've had some kind of, I've seen Jesus moment. I've come to the realization that this is not what I wanted to do. It's self-doubt. Like, at some point, they doubted the direction they were going in.
And this is, and I'm assuming it's people you spoke with, this is not influence from outside influence, just something they experience themselves.
Sometimes it's a mixture of both, but a lot of times people have come to that conclusion on their own because they like, this is not what I want to do. I have to say not in the beginning, but throughout my transition, I think I've had that conversation with myself maybe 2 or 3 times. And I was like, this is just not it. Like, maybe I just want to say fuck it and go back. And a lot of times, but my process was because dating, friendships, family. So a lot of times outside influence can influence people to think that the direction they're going in is wrong. But then again, it's like, do I really want to do this?
And then that's when they, I guess, go to prostitution, right? So, because we deal with the negativity, the comments, and then you have the fighting for trans rights and stuff like that. Does the people that you've dealt with, do those individuals still have that mindset of like still being pro-trans? Like, okay, yeah, I'm still going to, help fight the good fight.
Some people still support it, but that's just not for them.
After going through it and experiencing it.
Yeah. Like I said, it varies from person to person. A lot of times it's, family influence, friends, and sometimes it's their own personal battles. Like, some people got into the trans lifestyle, and I say that because it was a trend. It was like the latest Jordans. Everybody wanted to be identified as trans because it was the in thing. There was healthcare, there was the surgeries, there was free money, there was this and there was that, because of the rise of trans issues.
Right.
And so I think now that it's become so popular and now everybody wants to identify as trans, it's like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want that anymore because everybody else is doing it now. And back in the day, a lot of the older trans women got into being trans women because of their friends.
Do you think that makes it harder for trans?
It does
when
because
people do
then
that?
because society sees it as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take it seriously when there are people out there who mentally identify with a different gender. It's not something they woke up one morning and said, I think I'm trans.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to be a woman. That doesn't happen like that. It's a struggle. It's a process. You know, your body, life takes you through changes. You know, mentally, because you are forced to think one thing, but your body is saying no. You're uncomfortable being in men's clothing, or you know, you're not attracted to a certain gender. And you know, a lot of times they used to say, well, why would you transition and then end up dating the opposite sex?
Mm-hmm. So that's I think I've asked that question before too, because it was confusing to me. And I think we were out one night. We left the club up north, and I was just like, you know, I said I saw somebody cool. I was like, oh, he's sexy as fuck. But you're like, oh, that's, you know, she's a trans man. I like, really? And I think I actually asked the person, I said, would you, because I don't want to be rude, but if I said like you were sexy as fuck, is that an insult to you? And then he was like, no, not at all. I'm like, okay. So are you into, you know, other men? And they was like, no. I'm like, really? I guess it still is like, it's puzzling to me, because it's just like you do this transition, or you know, come. Not everybody's transition, but they portray themselves this way. They want people to treat them this way. But if you're approached by a gay man, you know, some of them I know have gotten attitudes. It's just like, no, blah blah. I'm like, why you get mad? What you getting upset for? You mean you look like a dude, so I'm doing what, you know, a typical gay or bisexual man would do. Is I see something, I like it, I'm going to ask questions, and then you pop off. I'm like, oh, no harm done.
This is just, to me, that's toxic masculinity, and I know people like that personally. It's just, it wears me thin because it doesn't really take all that. You can politely decline, say, you know, no thank you, not interested. Mm-hmm. And if you choose to, you can explain why, but you don't have to do all that rah. It's not giving all that.
Yeah. Because I think even then it creates this whole nonsense within the community of people going back and forth, you know, like, well, you're doing this, but I am a man by birth, you know what I'm saying? And it not that I would go back and forth with anybody, but I can see it happening.
I think most heterosexual men are like that, whether cis or trans. They just, you know, it's just when another man approaches them and they think that, you know, if they're giving them a compliment, mm-hmm. and, you know, I think the world needs not to be that way. Like, if someone's giving you a compliment, whether they're male or female, just thank you.
Right, take it.
But that's a learned behavior. It's just like people don't grow up to be fucking racist or prejudiced. That's mm-hmm. something that they learn.
Yeah, they taught.
Or something they taught, they pick up along the way. It's the same way. I'm not going to get offended by another girl hitting on me if I wasn't taught that was wrong, mm-hmm. or it's supposed to be wrong.
Speaking of, you get some girls hitting on you
all the time.
Oh wow! How does it make you feel?
I get excited.
Oh
really?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your sexuality, man?
I identify as gay. I am trans, and I'm gay.
Okay.
So when a female approaches you on a level of like attractiveness and stuff like that, how do you respond? Like, you know, they come up with what y'all little banter. What's your little banter? I would love to be like a passing. What they call it? I like to be a passerby.
Right. I want to see that, because I ain't talking about no stud.
Right.
I'm talking about like kitten heels and full on like film fatale.
It has happened, but I think part of the problem is they didn't know I was trans. So when I told them they was trans, they was like, really? They were interested, but they was like, nah, really, you know,
But see, that's crazy. Because the initial attractiveness was because of what you saw
Yeah.
Exactly.
on the outside. So it's kind of like you're kind of judging a book by its cover,
Yeah.
and then not accepting the person thereafter because.
But they wasn't disrespectful. They was just like, I really think you're gorgeous, but no.
And not to say you have to, but I mean still.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you like how this rapper looks and stuff. Like, oh, I don't like marshmallows.
Initially, that's why, again, we're programmed to judge things by how they look until we smell, taste, feel, or actually experience what the product is.
So
Because how would you know you like Bacardi if you never had it?
So you telling
True.
everybody who find you a track, come on, get you a little taste. Is that what you saying? Get you a little piece, okay?
You won't know you like it until you try it.
Yum,
Okay,
yum,
listen,
dim sum.
we passing out samples, baby.
Comes with a warning label. Try at your own
It
risk.
says caution.
But no, I mean, I wouldn't know that I was allergic to bananas until that
Yeah.
day.
Oh, you had.
My best friend gave me a strawberry banana smoothie at the mall.
Case in point, I didn't know either. Although she said I tried to kill her.
When was this?
This was years ago, but this is how I found out that I was allergic to bananas. So growing up, I never understood why I couldn't have them, and in my house, we never had them. We never had like products that had banana in it, so it was something like, oh well, I just don't eat bananas, and it was like, well, how would you know you don't? I'm like, because I didn't grow up
It was
eating
probably
bananas.
hereditary. Your mother, yeah, she probably didn't eat them, or probably was allergic as well, and didn't say nothing. Yeah.
But it was like, I never knew that was the
'Cause you never
case
ate, yeah.
until
Not even in
that-
school, they didn't give you bananas in school.
You know, it's probably like one of the things too, where certain foods they don't serve because it's like a.
It was like a.
It's one of those things where like it's like no, these are probably one of those things that could be people allergic to, like peanuts. They don't serve you nuts in school.
Well, they do because we had the little. I remember we had banana when growing up in my elementary school. We had bananas, and they used to serve us the
We always had apples
the
and
little
oranges.
peanut butter jelly wafers. Y'all never had them with the
Yeah.
with the purple and silver. Yeah, so
They didn't have bananas in them.
but they had peanut butter, and there could be kids allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah.
Maybe they're allergic to just the nuts,
And some people are allergic to tree nuts and not actually.
and it could have been that government peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
We don't know what's in that shit.
That government peanut butter.
But I said that to say a lot of times again, we don't know. Like I wouldn't know that I like Cheetos unless I tried it. I don't like chitlins. I've tried them. My great grandmother has fried them, boiled them, baked them, hot sauced them, peppered them, whatever the case may be. I think that is the most disgusting thing in the world. I've tried it. It's not for me.
I'm good on all things.
So
pig.
if she would have proceeded, would you have?
At the time, yes, because I had went through probably my 4th or 5th breakup with my partner. And I was like, oh, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm assuming she was pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said that.
she reminisced a little bit.
She did. Where is she now?
the world would never know.
Really, you're not seeing on social media like that? If you ever had the opportunity again?
Yeah, now that I'm single, yeah.
So that's really good.
But I've had studs. I've had films. I mean, until they know that I'm trans, that's part of the issue. It's like, oh, I didn't know. And even the ones that do know that I'm trans, they're like, well, maybe this person's had bottom surgery. I have not.
No, you have not.
So,
Your son just joined us.
And bottom surgery
hello,
is
King Neil.
what's up?
Neil.
What's up, Neil? And for y'all, just see again. Bottom surgery is not a special surgery for bottoms. So don't be trying to look into that because there's nothing out there for you to do. It's a bottom surgery. Real quick, I want to jump in and get y'all, and know we talked about it before. So we know the sagging thing, right? All straight, all guys, mostly guys.
Who's showing
like
their
to show
underwear?
sagging.
Oh, sagging. Oh, I didn't.
Even more so now in the most recent generations, with generation, Z and stuff like that, and the millennials, it's even more so. Do you think that's like, what's what's the right word to use? Is that inviting, people, homosexuals, to be like, you think that's a way for them to kind of express their DL-ness?
It depends on which generation you ask. Because if you ask the older generation, they go back to the point that was something that people did in prison.
Yeah.
To let the person know
that they were interested. Yeah.
Exactly. So it depends on which generation of
we're talking. So if we look at the generations, mostly generation, I guess we could say X, Z, and millennials, because they were doing it in Generation X. I mean, I've seen it a lot.
I mean, it's normal now.
But if you ask, or if you say anything, or if a person catch you looking at them or something like that, do you feel that you done anything wrong?
No, I mean it's it's out in the open. That's just like if I walk around with my titties out. I can't get offended because somebody say, "Damn, you got some nice titties." Why the fuck you look? You have it out display. For people, right? It's on display. You have it out for. I mean, so it depends though, because a person can nicely and respectfully give you a compliment, or a person can be vulgar and disrespectful.
I mean, it also depends too, because this is like when you look in somebody in their face. Like you can look somebody in the face and admire them, but you're not going to stare in their face. It should be the same thing.
That's
like if you look at
all the time,
you stare at the booties.
No, not the booties.
Oh.
But I will look.
You stare at the prints.
Well, see, that makes somebody uncomfortable. Like if I didn't know you and I'm in the club and you just staring at me in the face, I'm getting uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, I don't mean like straight up getting in your face, but like if and I've seen this all the time, dude walking by, or you standing from your line and your pants is basically under your ass, right?
I mean,
and you ain't trying to pull them up.
Go ahead, take a look, but don't stare. I'm
going to stare.
You can't be,
because a lot of them nowadays got some fat asses. Like it's nice.
Unfortunately, some men have better asses than women.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, it's like, okay, go ahead, get a good look in, but like, you can't sit there and just like the entire time you just for
I want you to make eye contact.
Like 5 minutes,
I
you just
eye
looking.
She said, "I fuck you."
What? I don't know. We got
Neil?
comments.
Neil said. What
Neil said a lot. He said, "I feel like straight men get upset when men look at their ass, but you're putting it on display. You sagging your pants and you got magnet on the back of your drawers. You think I'm not gonna look? Pull your pants up. I'm attracted to ass, so I'ma look at it.
Period.
Right. I'm gonna look too, but I'm not gonna stare.
I'm gonna stare. I'm definitely gonna stare. I'm not gonna look and then look away. What the fuck? Why would I do that?
I'm gonna look. Okay, and then go back to my business.
Anything longer.
Then you might look up again.
Right. Anything longer than 3 seconds, you're staring.
No, I mean, and I don't count how long I look, but I will.
Of course not, because you're too much into what you're looking at.
No, I'm gonna give it a good look.
A good look is definitely beyond a stare, because if I see it, I'm going to be looking at it. Especially if we in line and you in front of me. Well, I'm not next for a minute, so I got something to look at until then.
Neil said, King Neil _ Debonair said, I'm going to stare. I guess he agrees with you, Rock.
Thank you. I mean,
it's unfortunate. You have it on display for a reason. You wanted me to see your little $9.99 underwears that you'd bought from the gas station with all the colorful shit on there. So.
Right. Like, but what? Most times females ain't really looking at it like that. I mean, honestly, they're not. You got a fat ass, like Nia said. Most of these got asses that are nicer than most women. It ain't got to be huge.
Demetrius Davenport 727 said interested.
I mean, I don't know if you say interested or interesting, because he got that little emoji going on.
It's probably both.
I don't mind it. I mean, back in the day, even at like in junior high school, it was like strict rule. Like you could not sag in school. But to me, when I see it, I'm like, I was judging. I'm like, oh, he gay. But he's showing his ass.
That's a legit question. So let me ask you: when you wear great jogger pants, are you gonna get offended because somebody's staring at your print?
Absolutely not. I can't help my dick is big.
No, you can.
I can't.
You can put a slingshot on that motherfucker.
But you know how
roll it up and tuck it.
Like you said, when you wear the gray sweatpants, because it's just for some reason it shows better than
they purposely made the material thinner.
when it comes to like white, red, yellow, because I've got on some red ones. I mean, you usually see it, but it's not as prominent.
Stand up so the people on Instagram can
Y'all
see.
don't need.
Yeah, right. You trying to get his page closed down?
No, look.
Let the people see the difference.
I actually had on some. It wasn't these.
The brown ones.
No, the blue
Oh, the blue one.
with the white. And Surgeon's like,
oh yeah,
the blue white.
with the
Surgeon
white
said,
stripe.
yeah.
I
Surgeon
think.
said, don't wear those no more. I'm like, what? Like, no, that's just showing. It's just fitting your body. I said, he said, you
But
can't be.
then also too, are you boxer briefs or you briefs?
Oh, I hate boxer rings.
So you don't wear boxers.
No,
That's it.
absolutely not.
You know what's crazy? Because, growing up in Chicago, going up to like Boys Town and stuff, like growing up, that was one of the things that, people they used to call it bird watching.
Oh yeah.
Bird watching, yeah.
And
But as growing up as a young gay, when we used to catch the train and we would go on Belmont, and that's really, when we walked up and down the street, that's really what we were doing.
Bird
but
watching.
let me say, I hated that. As a matter, I started buying my underwear tighter so I could make sure my dick was not, because I didn't like that. I felt uncomfortable when people would, I see his bird.
Good for you. Tweet, motherfucker.
No,
Get your goggles.
I felt uncomfortable.
So
which
you
is
don't
probably
like when people admire you?
not like that. Like I felt, it made me uncomfortable.
It made you feel like
Like I was a piece of meat.
It
you
was.
But this is why I probably, because I don't like it done to me. That's probably why
Right.
when I do see somebody sagging, I'll give the
no, that's
give the
no
look and
problem.
then I
That
look
answers
away.
the question.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's,
You don't do it because you don't like it being done to you. Again, I'm an entertainer, and in the past I've had arguments with my significant other because they're like, "Why I see people touching on you?" Well, I'm not going home with them, and to them it's pretty much a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't get upset because
Right.
I put myself in this particular
Right.
predicament to be front and center, to be stared at and judged.
and people are gonna do it.
And they're going to do it anyway. So that's why I said it don't bother me.
I remember one time, and I ain't in trouble for it. You remember how they used to make those really thin wind pans? They were thin, not the thick ones, but the thin ones.
The real
yeah.
thing.
And I remember I was walking back in my days. You drive a school bus.
The one that make the
against
swoosh,
the
swoosh
wind.
sound.
Yeah,
Right.
those.
Uh-huh.
I had those. And I was walking against the wind, so the wind was blowing, and this dude was walking toward me, going back to his bus, and I was coming in. He's like, "Oh, yeah, now I see why they call it rock." Now, mind you, I was curious. I'm like, this dude. I mean,
So he knew you.
No, I hadn't even started doing porn then.
Oh.
But people were calling me because, like, my students were calling me Rock because I used to do a lot of impersonations. So then from there, they just called me Rock, and that's where the name came from. So I just stuck with it. But the adults, that dude, that particular day, made it completely something different. Because when I saw him looking down, and I kind of played it off, and I kind of, you walk like I'm trying to brush something off. I'm like, oh shit.
Now I see what
Now I
he's
see what
looking at.
He said, "Oh, now I see what they call it rock." I'm like, "What?" And he kept. I'm like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker." So he is gay, right? Because I didn't know at first, but there was something about him, the way he moved. I'm like, and he was kind of cute too. So I was just like, I just needed something to confirm and validate it.
That confirmed it.
And I confirmed it. I'm like, oh, okay.
See,
Did
know
you go
why?
back
Now,
and get him later?
now I know what to do.
Did you go back and-
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what's up, man? What's going on? Are you looking?
My buddy.
It's like, what the fuck?
You like the rock?
But it was just
The
so,
rocks like you.
Mind you, I started wearing those pants more.
Twice in a week.
It's twice a week,
Now
They're gonna buy me another pair.
Now I understand why he only wear jogger pants unless he goes somewhere.
But it's
You know
comfortable.
what?
I do it because it's comfortable.
That's one of the reasons.
I like my joggers, but they're comfortable. But when people,
I know she not talking.
What happened?
You love your momos.
My moo-moos?
Moo-moos. Momos.
you can say momos.
Whatever.
Moo-moos. It's freedom. It's comfort. Yes.
It's comfortable.
But even more so now, I don't know if you noticed or peep game, since she had the, changes in her titswa, she's been a lot of open chest clothing.
And
no, I've always been like that.
Even more so now. And she likes to adjust them a lot.
That's not true.
And she'd be like, sit to squeeze you, squeeze
I'm
you.
actually surprised. I'm surprised she got on the bra. That's what I'm surprised about.
I don't have on a bra. What I have on
Oh.
is a contraption that has a little bit more support because I'm not technically supposed to wear anything that has
Until
wire
next
in
month?
it. Until next month when she gives me the go ahead. So it has to be a support bra, like a sports bra, or like this shirt has something built in it that kind of supports the breast.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really a bra, but it gives you the feel of a bra and the look and the illusion.
Cause her first show back, I don't know. Everybody
It's
know
on
that.
Facebook. Everybody
I was
can
there.
see. And he was there front and
She
center.
had on some pasties. That's
They
it.
said,
Yeah, I saw that.
They said, "Kiss me."
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Right, she got him out.
Yeah,
They
take
get
out. So
out.
yeah, she's showing out now.
No, only because I couldn't wear a bra. I couldn't find, what they call it, a leotard or a one piece that doesn't have wire in it. So right now I can't wear anything that has wire because what happens is it will damage the work that the surgeon has done, and I'm not trying to do that.
So she was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have these bitches out tonight. You girls
She was
ready?
ready.
You ready?
She probably did talk to him.
Your first show.
I need y'all to show the fuck out.
That's
She was
right.
pep
It's on,
talking.
it's on Facebook for anybody that wanted to see it.
She was
I got a
giving them pep talk in the
question.
back.
Before we come to our conclusion of open mic today, so, and you know, I'm not gonna say, well, the terminology is, so the question is, do you consider yourself a size queen? Not saying that you're a queen, but are you a person that's big on size when it comes to, you know, not even just your partner, but people you deal, but like, do they have to be a big dick person? Like, you get people that are into big dick bottoms, and or are you just more focused on just, okay, as long as I'm attracted to the person, it doesn't matter the size of their penis. Dante's got the Jeopardy tune going on in his head.
What?
Wait, he look.
I'm just like, who is this question for?
Both of y'all.
How's it? I don't do that with dick. What?
Wait, so you don't when you what?
What?
So you plan? We're gonna have to have an episode dedicated just to you. So wait, when you have sex, I'm assuming with another guy, right? You don't
Mainly it's with a guy.
you don't touch his dick or nothing. You don't play with it. You don't suck on it. You don't do anything.
I mean, typically he's doing that himself, but I mean, you know, I might, but I mean, that's not something that I'm focused on the booty. I'm focused on the booty. That's my focus. All right.
So now draws your
I do things. I do oral.
Mhm.
Okay.
So-
But that's
But it
why
doesn't
he's
matter.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
it
like
doesn't matter to me.
you say I skipped
what
around
size. It doesn't matter to me what size.
so you're cool with whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, you know,
I don't know. That's why I'm asking questions.
I ain't doing too much. What am I doing with it? I mean,
Can I
besides-
fuck with Dante?
you jerk it off a little bit. Do what? I mean,
Wait,
that
but don't you just sometimes you just admire it? Like this is pretty or this
He's a
is
different
sexy.
type of gay.
I'm not a gay.
I'm sorry. He's pansexual.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter to me.
You just, but even then, I mean, you can flip it and look at ass. Like, what's the type of ass are you into?
Oh yeah, I like a nice little round plump ass.
Plump. We're gonna work on your descriptors. You know, we do enough ad libs for you to know what an adjective is. I need you to be more. Because I like me, I'm not into
A
huge
juicy
asses.
booty.
Like somebody will sit up and be like, "Oh, I got and you got this big." I don't want a dude with a girl ass like where it's all wide and big. Not knocking those of you that are out there that got those big ass booties. Just too much booty for me. Like
I mean, if it's natural, I'm
natural, yes, I'm okay, but it still has to have, for me, some type of
In general, do you notice
Form.
he's not into big guys in general? You have to be slim or
I mean, I get that. I
right.
mean,
So it's a
But
preference.
even then, like you get some mid-sized guys like athletic built. Like I'm into like the slim, the basketball player, even just a little bit, just not the big huge muscle guys. Just too much for me. I'm
I
good.
don't do
You don't want nobody
muscular
bigger than
guys.
you.
No, nah, you gotta be smaller because I'm like a man. I like to be able to pick up my dude and do things.
Well, I mean, you can still pick them.
I'm not trying to do it. I don't want to struggle doing
So
it.
you wouldn't date Dante.
No, I couldn't pick. Well, pick him up. That's a lot of dudes. I don't be like that.
You've been like that. You a lot of dudes.
She threw you under the bus. Just wanted to let you know that.
Well, that was the only other man in the room.
Mark that down.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Like,
you know,
you look at majority. Okay, for example, Sergio, majority of the guys on my site, that's the ideal size guy.
We know. That's why I said. But even though he's short, he's still muscular.
Yeah. See, that's too big for me.
That's why I said.
You know what I'm saying? So
you is short. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't. Hey, you're short.
We're the same height.
We're not. Sorry.
We're the same height, sir.
He is. He's considered short too.
We're the same height.
You see how she just.
Bestie, you shorter than me, and you.
Well, no, we're both shorter than you. Stand on top of each other's shoulders.
Oh, now you tried it. Oh, you fucking tried it.
Gargantuan tall.
Papa Smurf.
She come looking down over there. Said, what you say to me, Nickel? I didn't say anything.
Ooh, Papa Smurf tried.
It was like when she was at the club and she was just like, "You gonna stop playing with me?" She wasn't talking to me. She talking about it just because ain't no punk. I will beat you.
We'll talk
It's
about
like,
that later.
it's like, okay, sorry.
You're going to hell.
Oh my God.
In the handbasket, because I just really remember.
I had a clear picture of that. I will
He's
never
the same
forget.
height as me.
Really?
Yes.
You look taller.
You're
It's the
funny.
heels.
I didn't have on heels.
And she didn't. She took that off because she
I
was
went and
prepared.
changed.
Yeah, she was ready.
I went and completely changed and packed my bag.
Well, maybe they just seen something because you know they was like,
No, y'all so fucking rude.
It's just sad. But yeah, you know, what type of guys do you like? You know, size guys that you like?
What type of person?
Typically,
Yeah, person.
like no, I don't mind a guy who's thick, who got little love handles and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. Just not like obese. I can't do obese.
Right. Yeah.
And I can't do somebody who's too skinny.
Right.
You know, I've dated individuals who were super skinny, and you know, I mean, we made it work, but you know, it was just like, damn, I'm gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Like y'all said, I'm a lot of man. Not too much, but for those who don't know me, not too
Just
much.
get in the camera so people can see you.
They'll be alright. And so, you know, so I do be a little nervous about people who are too skinny, but I do like like little love handles. I'm okay with a little love handles.
So height is not a factor.
Now that's I'm not really into a lot of tall people because I am short.
But
Right.
what's the cutoff requirements?
My preference is 5'9" and under.
Okay, so not too tall, too much taller than you.
Yeah, not too much because I'm 5'6", so 5'9" and under.
Are you?
He's
5'6"?
5'5".
Who?
Y'all got a measuring stick or something?
We're gonna find out after this show is over. I'm gonna say that. Matter of fact,
You're 5 what?
5'6".
That's I said we the same height,
We're gonna
He
find out.
said he don't think so.
but we are.
I mean, if we are, that's fine. I mean, I'm not
Which
gonna.
platforms you got on today?
Wow.
You got your Doc Martens on?
I feel attacked.
Got him clutching his pearls again.
Because when he put on certain Jordans,
Yeah.
he gives them a little
It gives a little height,
elevation.
yeah.
I'm like,
But you get your height measured like
Yeah, at the
and
top.
just without shoes on and stuff like that. It's 5'6".
Usually when I go, I have them flat. I don't have like these dots on everything like that. I usually have on like gym shoes when I go to the doctor and they measure.
You take your shoes off.
No.
No, they don't actually. But that's what I usually.
So
have
the
on.
doctor told you 5'6", with your docs on. So you,
No, not. I just said I don't. I actually just recently got these docs, so I haven't.
gone.
Yeah, I haven't.
So when you went to the doctor, what did you have on?
He said he wore
some
gym
regular
shoes.
gym shoes. Yeah.
Okay, so when you got your height measured and she said you, or he or she said you 5'6", you had your gym shoes on.
Sure.
So you were 5'6". You were 5'6".
I'm pretty sure they take.
Let the
they
man
take
have it.
me-
He
Look.
said he 5'6".
I'm fucking
He
with-
and we the same height. That you put us next to
Look.
each other, we are the same
Hey,
height.
We will see when the
I'm not.
So he,
I-
if
you
I'm
know,
not fastest, then you.
My mom was short. My dad was short. I was taller than my dad. I was surprised.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm in between my parents' height.
My brother, we're pretty much about the same height. He may be maybe a couple more inches. So my brother's like maybe 5'7", 5'8", maybe. But majority of people in my family are on my dad's side are short. Well, no, take the back because my uncles are tall. He's the shortest one. But we're gonna find out.
No, everybody on my mother's side is short. My father's side is they're like 6'1", 6'2", 6'6".
So that's where you get your height from.
From my father's side. It's very unfortunate. And they're muscular.
And then your type of guys, before we close this out, kind of got an idea, but go on, humor me.
You're such an asshole. I just gotta tell you.
She's gay. She says she don't like guys.
Yeah, she likes men.
I never said thank you.
You said you
masculine men.
I'm into masculinity.
Well, okay.
Here you go.
So, you guys, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for
Wait
joining.
a minute.
what she told you? Keep it cute.
In my Nia Valentina voice. Keep it cute.
You know, it's
baby.
funny that day. I'm gonna let y'all go, but that day I was in a DJ booth and I was doing.
Miss Mama walked back with the flippers.
She said, "Keep it cute, rock." I was like, "What I do?"
You got to do it right. Keep it cute, honey.
What was she mad about?
I don't know.
Was it the music or something?
It was something you said.
Oh, probably knowing me. I probably said something crazy on the mic.
She was saying, keep it cute.
I was like, whatever. Took a shot. Kept on going.
Kept on DJ.
I ain't worried about you, little lady. I'll see you next
It
week.
had irritated spirit though, cause he had said something about it.
Did
you know she came and just put her fingers all in the air? I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I didn't, because I'm still playing the music and shit, and she walked by. All I heard was this high pitched, low. Keep it cute, rock. With the little hand thing.
Imagine I saw the interaction.
It was something he said. I'm telling you.
I didn't see the. I saw her walking away, and then he told me. That's why I brought it up, because I know he was bothered. Every time I find a way to slip it in there, every now and then. Keep it cute.
Told you, it's another trigger. Man be triggering me.
Just something about the flippers.
And now when I see her, I just be waiting for it.
Oh, she moved to Dallas again, or Florida, Texas.
That's why I ain't seen her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it cute.
It's like a horror movie. You get a damn text message. Keep it cute, rock.
With the hand emoji.
Get a little FaceTime call. That's all it is. Just get an email, open it up, a little video. Keep it cute, rock. I'm going crazy. Follow me everywhere. You're in the store looking for another suit. She pops up by the corner. Keep it cute, rock. Help!
This is too big. Do y'all got it in a size large? Keep it cute, rock.
It's like a scary thing. I swear. Go to sleep, have a fucking nightmare. Wake up, what's wrong? You look over like, babe, you okay? Keep it cute, man. And I go see Brother. She's okay. I'm gonna be like, keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute.
You know, Trump needs to hire her. Anytime somebody talking shit about her, she just pop up. Keep it cute.
Good old fucking Miss Nia Valentino. She cracked me up. She's always funny. Make me sweat.
I got a bottle of water somewhere.
Put a little mat out there. She did all that. I can't believe she did all that.
She did.
Okay, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to today's episode. Once again, we are marking on number 13. We're working our way up. When we get to number 20, that's going to be our final and last episode for season 4. But don't worry, when we get to that point, it's not going to stop. It's going to be end of that particular season. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in on Instagram Live. Next time we do the Mad Libs, I want y'all to participate. And I'll have a little something. You know, like I said, I gave away like 9 months worth of fucking subscriptions. 2 people got 2 months. Another person got fucking 3 months of free subscriptions to rocksboys.com. Didn't do it this time, but I'll do it next time. Thank you to the beautiful Miss 9 Monet.
Adios, amigos.
And Mr. Dante Harris, you thought I was gonna say a bunch of shit.
I was. I did.
Yeah,
I was
you said he was
expecting it.
bracing
He was like,
himself.
No, I'm gonna let you
harden my skin a little bit. I was like,
I ain't gonna fuck with you, but thank you to our wonderful engineer and co-host, Mr. Dante Harris. For those of you that are not on Instagram Live and you can't see us, but we are giving you the deuces.